In case you needed to hear this, libertarianism is the extreme polar opposite of communism. If you believe that communism is incompatible with American constitutionalism, then so is libertarianism. Libertarianism is the extreme version of capitalism, just like communism is the extreme version of socialism. Like it or not, American constitutionalism has elements of both capitalism and socialism. We have to have capitalism as a means to a socialist end, the public good. It's in the preamble. The funny part is that there are even Democrat and centrists who identify as libertarian without actually acknowledging that as we exist within a libertarian concept in the United States, the best part of libertarianism for those who identify as it is economic freedom, right? Individual freedoms seduces you, but ultimately when it comes to the practice, the greatest priority is individual economic liberty, but not of you, of themselves. Their economic liberty to exploit you, to maximize profit from the working class. That includes the middle class and even the upper class. Let's talk about the 1900s, Appalachia, when the mining companies paid their workforce in scrip. That is fake money. They literally had company towns and would just pay them in fake money. And when all of that collapsed, then Appalachia was left with intergenerational poverty because they never actually had wealth. This is libertarianism. Why do you think libertarians hate the administrative agencies? They hate being held accountable. They hate having to pay for themselves being responsible. They believe that corporate social responsibility is a waste of money. They could be exploiting their workforce and not being held accountable for it. That's why they obsess over deregulation and hate bureaucrats. They don't want oversight into their maximum profit. They don't want being fined for overworking you. They don't want to be held accountable for not paying you. Libertarianism is maximum exploitation. Our framers position that any theory followed too strictly, too extremist, leads to tyranny. This means that we're neither compatible with communism nor are we with libertarianism. Citizens united, corporate personhood, that is libertarianism. The reason why the court struck down the most impactful parts of Joe Biden's SAFE plan? Libertarianism, because we have no authority to sacrifice the economic liberties of a company of Mahela and therefore the income of Missouri, the state, to help Americans because corporations and we the people are equal. It's important to understand that corporate personhood was created through a legal footnote, not legal evidence. So basically, the judiciary just created a person from thin air, just like when they overturned Roe versus Wade. To believe that we have an absolute free market and that the economy cannot be regulated is to deny that we have the Equal Protection Clause, which allows for liberty regulations if that is a substantial harm to the liberties of the majority of people. Student loan debt, when the government promised a guaranteed financial security, which is what? False marketing? Satisfies the reality that predatory companies should not have a higher prioritization in being saved over we the people. Libertarians don't like this, but Federalist 2 by John Jay says that nothing is more certain than the indispensable necessity of government, and it is equally undeniable that whenever and however it is instituted, the people must see to it some of their natural rights in order to vest it with requisite powers. If the people includes corporations, then yes, we can intervene in the free market. Yes, we can intervene in the free market in order to advance the interests of the shareholders, which are we the people. Not the corporations, but individuals. The fact libertarians want a maximum capitalist society means that they do not want a constitutional society. This government is libertarian, and we see it as a maximum extremist version of capitalism. This is incompatible with American constitutionalism, and the reason why Democrats like Nancy Pelosi, who positions that Congress should have stock trading because we are a free market, positions that corporate Democrats have as much a kink for deregulation as the right. Why? Because there's Democrats who are libertarians, but libertarianism, if you criticize communism, is only the extremist version of capitalism, which is incompatible with American constitutionalism. I did not write this. It was our founding fathers.